Hi guys, it's Lynn here. I hope you're having an amazing day. Now today guys, I'm going to show you what Echinopsis subdenudata cactus, commonly known as the Domino Cactus or the sea urchin cactus, what their seed pods look like when they're ready to harvest. And here we are, I'm in the polytunnel and I'm going to show you our Echinopsis cacti here. We have a selection of a few different types, but today I'm going to be showing you the subdenudata Echinopsis, which is this one here, and also this one here, and this one here, and this one here, and these little ones here. But I recently, probably a few weeks ago now, I cross-pollinated a lot of the Echinopsis that we had flowering all at the same time, and I made a video when I pollinated these beauties. So if you haven't seen that video, do go and check it out. Links will be up above to how to pollinate Echinopsis cactus flowers, and in that video I am pollinating these beauties, and I also did it last year for seed, and I'll also put the link down below if you're not able to click onto it up above. And here is the result of the success, which I'm very happy to say has worked really well. Now we have a few different stages here. We have this one which was pollinated really well. This is all the seed pod, all nice and fat, and it's still ripening. As you can see, the lovely little hairs on it as well, absolutely incredible. And this is the old flower that died back that I pollinated with a cross between these ones here. And when it's pollinated, you'll know then that it's a success, because the flower head will shrivel up, which is normal anyway. But if it's not a success, the flower head would come off fairly easy within a few days. But if it stays on and the base of the flower, the dead flower, starts to swell up like this, then you know there's seed forming, and this can take many weeks to even months. So this is probably going to be a few more weeks before this is ready to completely harvest. And when it goes soft and squodgy, you'll know it's ready to pull off and harvest the seed. And in this case, if you just leave it, you'll know also because it bursts open. And here's an example of one of our Echinopsis subdenudatas that has burst open here, packed with seed. So this is 100% ready to harvest. And this is very common with Echinopsis cactus flowers. And Echinopsis is not just the round type of cacti like these. They also come under the same as these big tall Trichocereus cacti. They also come under Echinopsis as well. So it can be a bit confusing for new cacti growers, because these couldn't look any more different to the subdenudata cacti. As you can imagine, these are Trichocereus, but the flowers are very similar in their scent and how they look and how they're pollinated. So I have made a few videos in the past on harvesting Echinopsis and Trichocereus cactus flowers, because they are quite different to other type of cacti, in the sense that well, they're very similar. A lot of cactus, they all have fruit, but some are dry pods and they're burst open, the seed is dry. With these, they do need to be separated because they contain a fruit pod, and the fruit and the seed need separating fully before obviously you sow the seed. And I've made numerous videos on that. So also do check a playlist out I've got on harvesting cactus plant seeds and also pollinating them, because as you know, there are many different types of cacti varieties and many different ways of harvesting the seeds depending on which ones you've got. With Echinopsis, with this particular one, subdenudata, the same with the majority of Trichocereus and Echinopsis flowers. They do form a big fruit pod, very similar to like a miniature dragon fruit, if you can imagine the fruit inside, and they're all edible. So if I wanted to eat that, I could. I'm not going to though, because I want to harvest the seed, and I've already made videos on how to harvest Echinopsis cactus seed, and also put a link up above to a couple of them videos also. So I've already made a video on this. It's a tricky procedure, you just have to separate the pulp from the seed, but do check that video out. So I won't be doing this again, but this is actually Hans's plant. So Hans will probably be doing a video on his channel with this also, if possibly even harvesting it or showing you the update. So do stay tuned to that also. But isn't it gorgeous? But this is how you know when it is ready. Now I'm going to show you some examples of some that aren't ready yet. You see, that one is still green and still quite small. It's still maturing, and if you gently touch it, it's still very firm. So it's nowhere near ready to ripe yet, probably in a few more weeks. But this, as you can touch, is it is squodgy, and it's pretty obvious. It's burst open. You know that's ready. All you need to do is just pull it off. and you split it open and separate the seed from the pulp on some tissue paper, and wait for it to dry, and then you just literally brush the seed off and put it into a bag and label it and keep it in a dry and also away from direct sun area, and you can cactus seed keep it for several years, but the sooner you sort of sow it, the better. Obviously best now to wait till the following spring, because it's getting now closer to winter. But if you have grow lights and you have the right environments indoors, you can grow them at any time of year. And if you want to know how to grow cactus from seed, sorry about all these links, guys. Links up above to a video I've made on how to grow cacti from seed, including Echinopsis here. So do check that out also. And as I say, there's one when now this is looking a bit yellow because I've recently repotted it. It just needs to be a bit more nutrients, so I've repotted this one recently, and the reason why I left it so long before repotting, it was forming a flower bud for many weeks, and after the summer it needs a bit more fresh soil, which I've repotted, but I won't be watering this one now until next spring. But look at that, it's so hairy. Isn't it wonderful, the flower pod? So that's when that's hopefully that will help you out, guys. And this is in its different stages. This is forming a bud here, another autumn full growing bud, which is lovely to see on Echinopsis. Again, another bud there. So that's all its stages, from bud to full magnificent flower to pollination and to the seed, all ready for harvesting. So guys, I hope you found that useful and enjoyed it. I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness, and tons of plant power. As always, from across the Emerald Isle. And until the next video, bye. Ooh, look at all that juicy seed.